Hello, everybody. Welcome to May's Art Chat. It is where I talk about all of the art that I make in the month of May 2026. I am Melissa and very happy to have you here. I have everything in front of me except for a few things that I will pop up on screen when it is appropriate. But for now, I'm just going to move things out of the way and say on May the 1st, I made a page full of abstracts that I send out with sticker orders. So I just cut this paper up and then write a little thank you on the back and send it out with any sticker orders. And then there's a couple of days where I didn't do anything. And then self-portraits, but we'll see those at the very end. On the 4th of May, I got a new tattoo. This is it's still a little bit healing, but it's another Sophie McPike doodle from her sketchbook. So she also did this strawberry that I got a couple years ago. So I got a matching little clover, which I think is pretty cute. And then I also got this bird that was on the wall, the tattoo artist's art. And I just thought it was pretty cute because these were done in like 20 minutes. She went over this one because it was starting to fade already. Anyway, new tattoos. Yay. On the 5th, I did this, which is a couple of birthday goodies that I was given. My birthday was not on the 5th, it was the 7th, but a little bottle of bubbles, some macarons, some little fairy sprinkles to make fairy bread for my birthday. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun. Made a little still life, painted this with watercolor, and a little bit of gold shimmer on the bottle, which is pretty cute. And because of this, I'm going to do Reflections art hang party one of these weeks. It's on the list of things to do. So we'll do reflections in like glass and water and things on that day. I think that'll be really nice. I don't see anything for the 6th, but 7th was my birthday and an art hang party. And we went to New York with Tyler Alexi. So the first Thursday of every month, we travel somewhere with an art hang party friend. This month was New York. June will be Iceland with Melly. July will be Somerset with Mark. And that's as far as my brain will remember. I've been using these ugly books for our travel sessions and just a black acrylic brush marker. And it's really fun. This is my second sketchbook. So cool. The 9th, there's a lot of like empty days, but that's okay. The 9th, I painted this portrait for my nephew, Charlie, of his dog Minnow. It was his birthday, so I was putting this out in the mail to him, and he thought it was really cute, and he's going to frame it and put it on his wall, which I think is very cute. On the 10th, I had some flowers, and I drew them with Neocolor. And those are the only flowers that I did in May. My plan was to have fresh flowers always in the house so that I could like draw or paint them as like a bit of a warm-up. But turns out I didn't follow through on that really for May. Although Ray did buy me some really beautiful bouquet, but I didn't draw it very much. And I just bought myself this rose from Miniso, like a little single Lego, fake Lego flower that will be always ready to be drawn. Okay, I guess we're over on the 14th was another art hang party day, and it was Lord of the Rings day. So I really like how this turned out. I used art graph and then 2 Shin-Hand Pass watercolors and a Blackwing pencil. I just think it's really cool and captures like the trilogy nicely. And I'm really happy with like how that all came out. On the 15th, had a little art date meetup with Shar and Melly and Anne. We went to Kensington Market and sat on a patio. I enjoyed some sketching time and ciders. And then this was somebody sitting across from us, and I quite enjoy how she turned out. Very cool girl reading on a cafe. Melly and Anne. Melly and Anne. And that's it. That was a very lovely Friday evening. On the 17th, oh boy, this was a hard one. Not drawing with Hippo, but before this, if you know me, you probably know we had to say goodbye to our Simon on May 17th in the morning. I came home and was very happy to see that Hippo was live to kind of take my mind off it. It's been a rough couple of weeks. It's been not rough. It's been an adjustment period. Very, I don't even know what to say. Not. Oh, I have one before that. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. We miss him. I miss him. On the 16th, the day before, I did a replay of an introvert drawing club session, drawing dogs. These are, I think these are like Substack friends of Beth's dogs. It was a very cute session. And then, of course, she included Simon in there, not knowing what was going to happen the day after. But it was really sweet to see how everybody drew him in the replay show and tell, and then also in the chat that she had going. On the 18th, Ray and I went camping. We had camping already booked and planned, so we decided to still go, just the two of us, and it was probably the right thing to do. Get a little bit of away time, a little processing time, even though it was still really hard being there without Simon. These are all the art supplies that I took with me camping. I barely used anything other than markers. Yeah. maybe the zig. I mean, we'll see. Markers. This one I did looking out of the cabin. The little water spout where we brushed our teeth. I mean, there was a bathroom, but you know, instead of having to walk all the way there. Neo pastels I used for that, and made me order some new Neo pastels. So those are coming. I'll do a little unboxing. I put in a little order from Jackson's, so when that comes, I'll do a little unboxing. That'll be nice. Inside the cabin. We went camping in Niagara Falls, which was very nice. And I took my Pith sketchbook and did this en plein air. It's kind of hard to see what's going on there, but this is the Horseshoe Falls, and then this is like the lake underneath it and the lake above it. I also think we need a waterfall art hang party session because it's a challenge. One that I think we should tackle together. And the 21st was another art hang party, and it was the miniature figures with Nell Cummins. So these are all like tiny, probably like less than half a centimeter tall figures that she's staged in all sorts of different scenarios. And it was really very cool. It was really very cool. Hard to capture like how actually tiny they were. But nice. I did this one at home on the 22nd from one of my photos. I didn't take too many photos. Yeah. Anyway, I used Neo Color 2s for this one. I think this one captures it a little bit better. You can actually tell that it's waterfalls. And this is the Pith sketchbook that is almost finished. So I did order a fresh one of those because I really, really like it. The 23rd, I joined a Zoom drawing session with Charlotta Hamilton, Blue Shine Art. And this was her Another World series with Laura. So her Another World is where she travels with someone from her community. And this one was from Pennsylvania. Nope. Yeah, Pennsylvania. And I use markers. I'm trying to get more loose and comfortable using markers. I just think they're very versatile, and it's one of the things that I want to learn. I've added to my collection of markers. So I want to get to use them. The pooches. Very sweet. The next day was another drawing session, Zoom session with Shar, and this one was co-hosted by Scott, and he picked some herbs that had medicinal qualities to them, and I thought it'd be really cute to make them look like seed packs. So I did have a stamp and some gold ink, so I stamped each one of my cards, and then I did a little hand lettering, and then wrote down what everything is good for. So you can pause if you want to see what these what the medicinal uses are. But this red creeping thyme is apparently better than DEET for a mosquito repellent, so need to grow some of that. There's also some that are good for headaches and stuff, like mint. I think I should always have mint in the house. I forgot the H in chamomile. I mean, if you can read my writing. But I thought that was a really fun session, and I'm really happy with how my little cards turned out. So we'll see what happens with those. Probably nothing. On the 26th, we went out for a little walk along the water here and sat at the Music Garden Park. I took my markers and did this scribbly little tree scene. I think I probably overdid it a little bit, but mildly representational of what we were looking at. 27th, I did another Introvert Drawing Club replay. This one was with Artie, Artie and her dog Sam, and it was dog people. So the brief was to Beth had a picture of Sam, the dog, and a picture of a human, and you're supposed to put them together. So that's why Sam has human body, except for these two were warm-ups, and I think they're just, he's so cute. Look at him. For this one, I used my Holbein color pencils, and they're really, really, really nice. And then on the 28th was another art hang party, and this one was landscapes. So this photo was shared by Michelle Humphrey, Stroke Mom, and then the rest of them were shared by Olinda of Olinda's Artistic Oddities. And the way that I set the timing up for this one is we had 1 minute for our first one, then 2 minutes, then 3 minutes, then 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I'm sure you can guess what's coming. 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and 9 minutes, and 10 minutes. And it was really sneaky the way that the time kind of accumulated, because it didn't feel like, by the end of this, didn't feel like 10 minutes. But it was quite nice. Like I really liked that timing setup. And this sketchbook is done, so it is due a little bit of a tour. And on the 29th, I drew this card for my friend whose house I was going over to on the 30th. I bought ingredients for Dark and Stormies, so I thought making a little ingredient recipe card would be cute. And they appreciated it very much, and the Dark and Stormies were very tasty. And then on Sunday, I did nothing except for snooze on the couch. So it was a good night. And that is everything that I made during the month of May, with the exception of my self-portraits. So I finished this, my second full year of self-portraits. Let me go to May the 1st, and I started a new sketchbook, so it's very exciting. I really enjoy this one. The like stained glass kind of quilty look to it. It took a while. And then this is the last one in the sketchbook, and I thought I would end it the way that it started, by surrounding myself with flowers, because I was doing May flowers with Char last year and incorporating them into my self-portrait, so I thought it'd be cute to finish it up that way. Yeah, so that is it for this self-portrait sketchbook. Did I already do a tour of it? I don't know. You tell me. I probably haven't, but I might have. I don't know. And then I started this one. So this is the Hobonichi Techo 5-year journal. I was only doing one spread per day because it was not used as a journal as intended. But yeah, so this is my 2025-2026 self-portraits. I also have a 2024-2025 version of this. I couldn't find this for this year, so I settled on the Hobonichi Techo original, which has 1 page per day. Yeah, so like not full spreads, but single pages, which has been working out fine. And even in that last one, I really wasn't using the full spread. Yeah. That's a sticker from Hippo Fate the Truck that I used as my eye that I really love. Got some gold watercolor on this page. The only thing I haven't quite figured out with this one is how to share photos. Like I do my weekly Substack post. This was our art date day. Yeah, and I break my Substack post down per day. So like I have to figure out how to do it. Scratchy. It's so goofy. Oh my gosh. Camping days. Back home to Pearl, queen of the house. These ones I did using this color palette book. So just like randomly flipping to a page and then like picking a color palette and using it for my self-portrait. It's quite nice. And that one was obviously blind. That is all of my self-portraits for May. And then in the front of this book are like monthly calendar overviews. So I thought it'd be really cool to do little swatches for everything that I used on the day. So I didn't do these like every day. I did like half of it at one point, and then just today I finished filling it up. But I think I'm gonna do this for the whole year and have like tiny little abstracts for each day too, using the same materials that I use for the day's self-portrait. I think this is gonna be really neat if I remember to do it. So hold me to it. So that is everything that I did during the month of May. I would love to know how your month of May went. I hope it was filled with happy times and lots of love. I don't want to get too down. Yeah, okay. I usually do pick a favorite of something that I did during the month of May, and I think it just all has to go to the Bubby Boy, you know? It all has to go to the Bubby Boy. Yeah, let me know if you have a favorite. I would love to hear. Let me know what your favorite artwork was that you made for yourself. I would love to hear. And I will see you very soon. I have a sketchbook tour to do. Um, I'll have a little Jackson's order unboxing, I think. And yeah, I want to get back to vlogging because I miss hanging out. Okay, I will see you very soon. Bye.